great about Abraham's faith. He was justified by it. Abraham's faith, when God called him at 75 years old, this will bless somebody. Most folks, when God called them, they don't live long afterward. But when God called Abraham, he was 75. And Abraham became obedient and justified, and he believed God. And guess what? You keep on reading the story, and Abraham lived to be 175. After having Isaac with Sarah that was 190 before she had the child, and then he grew up, and I was reading the story this morning how Abraham said he told his servant, the one that was in charge of all in his household, he said, it's time now for my son. Sarah was near death. She'd have had Abraham. She'd have had Isaac, and Isaac have grown up now. He's a young man getting ready to take on a wife. Abraham said to his servant, said, look, it's time for my son now. My wife is getting old, and it's time for him to have a wife and to take over my possession. But look, stick your hand under my thigh and swear with me that you will go back to my homeland. And Lord, I want to preach this morning. Just agree with me. Even back then, you could agree by just sticking your hand under somebody's thigh. He said, agree with me that you won't take a wife for my son in this land of Canaan. Because these people, I don't want my wife, my daughter-in-law to come out of Canaan, but go back to my homeland. Go back to Mesopotamia. Back to my brother's house, Nahor. Go back there, and he said, Master, you're sending me a long way. He said, there's a girl back there that's going to become my son's wife. He said, how will I know? He said, God will send an angel before you. And when you get there, and you get there by the water well there, I'm going to tell you what God's going to do. When you have that kind of relationship with God, you can send somebody in his name. He said, God is sending an angel. And when you get there, this young woman, you just wait. You just wait down by the water. And when she comes, just listen and pay attention. Because when she comes, she will ask you about watering. Hallelujah. And when she came, Rebecca, the servant came and he had the camels and they were thirsty from a long walk journey. And he was sitting there, he said, I don't know, I know my master is a great man. He believes God. But when he sat down and Rebecca came, she came down with the water pot on her head. And she got her water and she started back to her father, Nahor. And this master, he said, wait a minute. He said, can you give my camels a little water to drink? She said, yes, sure. She said, that's not enough. Let me go and draw some more for you. She went and she just made herself available. My God, my God.